Hi everyone, this is Amanda Ellis of amandaellis.co.uk and Facebook page Angelic Celestial Colours. Some of you may well have seen my April video for the month ahead, and what I'm doing here is an update basically on the 16th of April. So we're a couple of weeks in, but it feels as though the energy at the moment is really intense for a lot of people, and I guess it's some guidance from Archangel Metatron in terms of how to continue to see out the rest of the month and into the early May period, because it feels as though this video or the energy that is within it takes us up to maybe end of the first week or so of May, and then I will do another one. So there feels great need for this. I've linked it into the astrology of the times that we're in, which is that we're in what's called the Cardinal Grand Cross period of April 2014. There's some big planets up there, and there are plenty of astrology sites out there that you can watch. I refer to Steve Judd a lot in my work on Facebook, and I'd recommend maybe you take a look at his channel as well to get some astrological insight into what's going on. What this video is about is some Metatronic insight to help you navigate these next few weeks ahead, because it feels as though a lot is happening collectively as well. But the message from Metatron is we've really got to hold on to our own hats, as it were, and sort out our own stuff so that we can ride these waves of collective change that are coming in. So, firstly, without any further ado, I think we'll go straight to some channeling, and I would like to link into a light blue colour. Those of you that have seen my work before know that I'm not just working with Metatron, I'm working with colour. I believe that's one of the languages that he talks through. So there are a number of sprays that I sell as well, linked into his energy. And the one I've got here is actually the Bluebell Bridge spray, which I have talked about before and done a specific video on, because ultimately it's to help us with loss and grief. But I'm linking into the colour of this today, and if I take it a bit nearer to the screen, you'll see it's a very beautiful sort of baby blue colour, and it's the colour that I really want to link into. So what I'd like you to do is maybe just sort of sit somewhere where you're going to be uninterrupted for a little while, and I'm just going to talk us through whatever Metatron wants us to absorb energy-wise, and also to hear the words, which are important as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put this energy around me, and you might like to imagine yourself being wrapped in a very beautiful pale blue blanket, very soft, very comforting. It goes all around your body, all the way down to your feet. And all you can feel is yourself encased in this very soft blue, comfortable energy that really is soothing, and it feels very, very peaceful. And Archangel Metatron is asking us to connect our feet into the earth beneath us. I'd like you to almost feel as though the earth is coming up to you. So it's almost as though your body is meeting the earth. And as you do that, you can just feel the love of Mother Earth for you at this time, April 2014. Whatever you're going through, the earth is holding you and keeping you safe. And then I'd just like us to take some breaths in and out. And on the in-breath, I'd like you to imagine that you're breathing in a very beautiful pale blue light. And as you breathe out, you're letting go of old, stagnant energy. So we'll do that together on the count of 3. So we're breathing in pale blue energy and breathing out old, stagnant energy. So 1, 2, 3. And again. And one more time, breathing in pale blue. Letting go of what we no longer need. And you can keep doing that as you're listening to my words now. And the more of this blue energy you take into your body, the stronger your body starts to feel, and the safer you feel also. And as you keep breathing it in, you're also being surrounded by this blue light, which is coming down over you from your crown, from the top of your head, and it's just now filling your aura with this same baby blue, beautiful, powdery, cornflower blue light. Very delicate, yet very strong. And so in that space that we are in, we listen now to what Metatron has to say to us. What you see around you happening in the wider world and the collective appears in certain places in the world to be quite frightening and alarming. I am talking here specifically about events in the Ukraine, but there are other flashpoints in your world at the moment. But the situation in Ukraine is particularly volatile. And it is easy to look on at what is happening there and feel hopeless, as though there is nothing that you can do to help maintain the balance of peace and equilibrium in your world. When you turn on the news, or you read papers, or you hear in conversation about escalating violence in our world. And yet there is so much that you can do. Peace starts with one person at a time. It is a chain reaction. And what is happening, particularly in places where we are describing them as hotspots, it is as though the collective fear, anger, undealt with issues are pooling themselves and festering. And it is like a volcano that has to burst and break open to relieve the pressure of what in this case is negativity within it. And so the more that you can reduce that collective pool of negativity and anger and frustration, the lower the level within the volcano will be. There is much that you can do, and it starts with each one of you. What I ask you over this next couple of weeks is to focus on the word peace. What does peace mean to you? Take a moment to think about, what does peace mean to you? Do you get enough peace in your life? How often do you feel peaceful on a daily basis or on a weekly basis? Would you describe yourself as a peaceful person? Or like many of you, you may like to think you are peaceful, but yet buried deep within your being is a side of yourself that is not at peace. And it is this subconscious negativity and damage and fear and anger, whatever it is that you want to label it, that is affecting the equilibrium of the world at this time. There are many, of course, who contribute to this more than others. There are many in your world where you can see the hatred and the aggression and the anger on the surface. But I say to you, there are many that have this so deeply buried within themselves that you are not even aware it is there. And so over these coming weeks, I ask you to re-examine your relationship with peace. And the way to do this is to get in touch with your body. And I ask you, as we did at the start of this channeling, to connect in to the colour blue. The blue that is needed is very, very pale. It's a beautiful, delicate blue. And I'd like you to meditate on that colour, to visualise it, to breathe it into your body, just as we did at the start. Now I would like you, just to each of you, to focus in on your body right at this moment. Please get a sense of where your body feels relaxed and happy and content. Maybe your body just feels at peace. But for many of you, there will be a place within your body, and I will now help you to see where that is, where there is some sort of discomfort or pain. And this isn't something that you have to experience for long, but I'm just showing you where in your body you are holding something that now needs to be let go of. So I'd like you to get in touch with your body and just become aware of which place in your body you can feel discomfort. And I'd like you to breathe into that, breathing into that place in the body. And as you breathe in, you're taking the blue energy of peace down into wherever the body feels discomfort. Just take a few moments to do this. So you're breathing in the blue to the place of discomfort in the body. And as the blue travels to where it is needed, it starts to dissolve and dislodge the old energy pattern that is there, that is causing the discomfort or strain or feeling of unease. And as it starts to dissolve, you may start to get a sense of what this represents. Quieten your mind and let me show you what your body is trying to say to you at this time. What is your body communicating to you? What is this pain or stress or feeling of discomfort trying to tell you? Listen now. Your body likes to be heard. And so, having listened to it, please acknowledge whatever it is that you have now just heard your body say to you. Think about what it is that your body needs that can help this condition or this aspect that has caused the discomfort in the first place. Continue to breathe in, and if possible, put your hands onto the place in your body where you feel the pain. Allow my energy, Archangel Metatron's energy, to come through your hands, opening up the channel at your crown above your head, allowing my light to flow down through your crown, and I create a clear channel for my light to come down through your shoulders, through your arms, your elbows, your wrists, into your hands, where the warmth of my light and my love appears. And allow that heat, that radiance, that tingling, however my energy is feeling to you, to flow into your body, into the place which needs healing. Know that this is completely safe and that you are completely protected by my light at this time. And it is only the highest and purest source of light that you are accessing here. Some of you may see a colour, a shape. You may sense emotion, whatever it is, allow it to be. And as the healing energy via your hands comes through your body, let go of whatever you need to let go of. Give your body permission to heal and let go of the pain. If you can, and if you are aware of what this represents, think about what it is trying to say to you, maybe what lessons you may learn from a particular ailment or condition. And then thank it for what it has been trying to say to you and has now been heard. When the healing feels complete, you may remove your hands and then allow me to put in something beautiful into the space where healing has been. And this is a colour, and the colour we are going to put into the body is pale pink, the colour of love. And so just breathe in now the colour of pink into the body, taking that deep into the body, into the place of healing, but also let it ripple out now, wherever it needs to go. Pink healing light flowing down through your crown, flowing to where it's needed in the body. You may even feel Metatron's hands on you. And as we now have the balance of pink and blue energy within us, our body feels more at peace, we feel more balanced. We not only feel more peaceful, we can be peace. And take that energy of being peace all the way through your body, right the way through your body, down your spine, into your hips, into your legs. Take that beautiful energy of balanced peace all the way down into your knees, your ankles, into your feet, and then allow that energy of peace to flow from your body into Mother Earth. And you can feel the colour combination of pink and blue blending into the colours of the earth. And the earth readily absorbs this healing light, and it takes it wherever it needs to go. It takes the energy of peace into your home, to those you love. It takes the energy of peace into your wider communities, into your nation and your country. And then with Metatron's energy behind it, knowing that this power of peace is limitless, you take it to the trouble spots of our world. And you just send out a beam of light now from your heart to Ukraine, to Russia, to the Crimean region, to other places in the world where there is violence and fear and unrest. And we also send peace to world leaders, and we ask the angels to guide their movements and their thoughts as well. And when that is complete, just come back to yourself and your own body and your own thoughts, feeling your feet on the earth. Just come back to. Okay. If you should feel nicely balanced now. And if you're not standing up, it's quite a good idea just to stand up and actually sort of physically feel your feet on the earth, as it were. I think that's a very useful meditation, hopefully, for you to do whenever you need it through the coming weeks. So whatever is going on collectively or whatever is going on in your personal life, bring those two colours in and they will be your guide. And also, obviously, Metatron, you see the picture behind me, my beautiful painting, you see what he's holding in his hands. He's holding the earth, and he's holding the earth in its own Merkaba. And the point is that he holds that earth within its Merkaba, within its electrogeometric field, which is a very protective thing around the earth. And there is no way that he's going to drop that. There's no way that the earth is going to be destroyed or anything is going to happen to it. I think it's also for those of you that maybe know about Merkaba and this shape, and I do teach this within my workshops, but this is a very important thing also at the moment, to be imagining our Merkaba around us. And I will do maybe another meditation and video on that separately, because it's a huge subject in its own right. But the point is, very much like Metatron is holding the earth safe within its Merkaba, also to keep us safe and protected over the coming weeks, to imagine ourselves actually within this shape. It might show up better on video with another colour, because I've got some different ones here. So it's a smaller one, but you can see the shapes that I'm talking about. And it's maybe a slightly strange concept, but it's imagining yourself within it. And with Metatron and Sandalphon with you, when you ask to be for your Merkaba to be activated, which is very important as well, because you need the angelic protection around you when you do that. So I hope that has helped. I feel as though I'd like to pick one card out for us all at the end of this video. So I'm just going to go and get my cards. And I'll use the set that seem to be my favourites at the moment, which is the Stuart Pearce cards, which are the Angels of Atlantis. I just like the colours, really. And I'll just give them a quick shuffle and we'll see what the final message is here for all of us. Going into, as I say, really this goes into beginning of early May. Okay, this is the one that wants to be on top. Retreat, Raziel, Archangel Raziel, retreat. And the one on the bottom, which I also always look at, is Sandalphon, love. Yeah, the retreat card is quite interesting actually, because in a way what we're being asked to do individually is to not be reclusive from the world, but to just hold our own personal space at this time, because it really is the only thing that we are in control of and can govern at this time. So the more that we can retreat into our sacred space and meditate and connect into what we believe in, and if you're watching this, you believe in angels and Metatron, and ask him to keep us safe, keep us complete with energy, and also the energy of Sandalphon with love as well coming in. It's a beautiful card actually. I'll just show you that one. Can you see that? It feels quite Christ-like actually, that energy, but it's what we were just doing. It's just imagining that light coming down from the crown and feeding our body with love. So I wish you, firstly, a happy Easter. Despite what's going on collectively in the world, Easter is a beautiful time, I think, because it's so symbolic of rebirth and resurrection and new beginnings. And, you know, let this be a new beginning in your life as well. So, but the most important thing when you're saying maybe goodbye to the past, or you've got an ending coming up in your life, and this is true for many of us, is that the new beginning needs to be a peaceful one, and we need to be at peace with it, so we're not taking our old baggage and our old stuff into our new start. So I wish you a peaceful and happy Easter, and I shall speak to you all again in May. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye for now.